It is a Sunday evening watching my favorite YouTuber, and I kid you not, the video from really it was the last 2 weeks that I uploaded last weekend, which is actually today. It was so long because it was like 2 weeks of everything that we did, from going to Big Bear to celebrating birthdays with each of our families. Well, celebrating Bianca's birthday with each of our families, that my editing app was like stuttering trying to edit the last like 10, 12 minutes of the video. It was painful to say the least. Oh, but today is the start of a new week, and this will be the start of a new video. And I spent a lot of today hanging out at Bianca's work, which I usually do on Sundays, putting the videos together. Spent a lot of time just like filling in my calendar like for the rest of September because a couple of things. Number one, we've been just kind of hinging on convenience as far as like eating goes, like food. If we're out somewhere, we'll just get food while we're out there, and we don't really think too much about the cost or anything because it's really not that much, but it adds up, like day after day. So I wanted to kind of schedule out some meals like over the next couple of weeks to just make and have on hand like 2 to 4 portion meals where we can have like a dinner and then like lunch the next day kind of a deal. And then also filling in the social calendar. Like that's not really something that I've done my entire life because I'm not a super social person. I'm not really outgoing or anything. But the mood struck me. We've been actually like she's been seeing her friends, I've been seeing my friends, and we've been seeing people together. And I just wanted to kind of start filling in days and seeing more people and hanging out with more people because I don't know if it's part of just feeling more comfortable and secure with my partner and with the life that we have and like being ready to kind of reach out and establish more widespread roots. But I have like this feeling of wanting to have a community again. I've had it sporadic times in my life, whether it was family or it was groups of friends or what have you. And I just feel like I want that again, because I like seeing what other people are doing, their successes, their struggles to a point. I like to see them struggle, but I like to see, the challenges that they overcome and the things that they're dealing with. And we can all just go through it together rather than be alone in the things that we're doing. Now, I'm never truly alone because I've got, Bianca in my life, which has been such an incredible thing so far. But yeah, trying to fill up September, and then we'll have the holiday months, October, November, December, to finish out the year. And I know it's just going to be a whirlwind. It's going to be just go, go, go. I don't see it going any other way. But today is Sunday. It is an evening, and Bianca's actually out with one of her friends right now. So go figure. We start a new week. Tomorrow I go into work, and we go from there. So I will catch you in the morning. Sweet dreams. What is that? He's been in so many just balled up positions, waiting for his mom to come home. Soon, buddy. And we have now arrived at the next day, which is a Monday, where I am on site at work today. It's one of the 2 days that I'm on site. And unfortunately, I have like a really scratchy throat. It kind of started last night, and now it's just in full force where I'm not a loud person to begin with. I'm a very quiet person, and I was texting Bianca, and I'm like, this makes me want to talk even less. Like, it just feels awful. But it's not the worst I've had. I've had like a ton of sore throats, and honestly, it's my least favorite thing about getting sick. If I get sick and I don't get a sore throat, I'm fine. Like, I'm way better off than when I do because it's just so uncomfortable and like consistent. It's just there all the time. So I just got to make it through this day. I'm at lunch right now. I have a meeting after lunch and then a couple hours of working after that. See? And then tonight, Bianca's going to be out with one of her friends, so I'll probably just be... Well, actually, I want to start cooking, doing the recipes that I was scheduling out yesterday. And tonight's supposed to be like a pesto chicken pasta, so pretty easy. I'm just going to stop at the store and pick up whatever I don't have and then make that and have it for dinner tonight while she's out, and then we can have it for tomorrow for our lunches. Or, well, she doesn't work tomorrow, but I do, and then she can eat it at home. I don't know, just to have on hand. I've really been slacking on making meals at home, so I want to get back in the habit of it, and this is what I'm going to start. There's really not much more to report on though, because it's just a a work day, so I might catch up with you a little later when I'm actually doing something exciting, like cooking. We'll find out. Jessie, you happy? Smells yummy. Bone broth, and dumplings. Well,
Do it again.
Dumplings. Yummy.
I'm a dumpling.
Yes.
Fat and squeezy.
Get in this. Now, get in the soup.
It's too hot. I already did it arrow at Big Bear. That was soup temperature.
I truly believe that I am the luckiest boy because I came home not feeling well, from a long day of just being exhausted from the annoying pain in my throat. Came home to dumpling soup and homemade cheddar biscuits. And not only that, if you could have seen the outfit that Bianca just went out in, I would also think that I am the luckiest boy. He won't stop screaming about it. See, that's how good it was. He's also as flabbergasted as I was. She looked good, huh, bud? Just finished up the dishes. She's out with her friend. Kind of late for her, but hey, as long as she's out having fun for her birthday, she got so many birthday wishes, which is so lovely. And people, asking me, let's go get dinner, let's go get drinks, whatever. And so she's been doing that. But I am still feeling very tired. My throat is getting better thanks to that. And also this, which was like a ginger super shot kind of dealio that we both took. So I'll be spending the rest of my evening eating another helping of that, relaxing, and trying to get better for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we have friends coming over here. And I want to be fit and ready to go for that. I got to work from home tomorrow. And then we'll see them in the afternoon. And then Wednesday should be more open. But we will take it from here. Hey, Jessie. Well.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, buddy, is that a scary train? Oh.
The train said, yep.
Yep. Honk, honk. Okay.
Something you've never contributed to this household a single time ever.
Make it rain on Dizzy. Make it rain. Well.
Well. 40-minute long movie. Got TV show.
44.
Damn. How many weeks is this? 2?
2 weeks.
2 busy weeks.
And now
Okay.
it is lunchtime, so we're gonna go to McDonald's, question mark,
You get it?
and get some lunch, and then,
It's free because I'm paying all my singles.
wow,
So it doesn't count. So it's free.
okay, because cash does not count. And then, between now and later, we'll be making some stuff for our friends that are coming over later. So she's gonna be making some pies, chicken pot pie and apple pie. And then I'm gonna be making cookies.
I was like, don't tell them. And they realized it's a camera roll video.
Yeah, they're not gonna see this until next week after it all happens. In fact, they won't see it for a while because when they get back from their rave, they probably won't want to look at YouTube for a while.
I thought the rave was this past weekend.
Nope, next weekend. They leave tomorrow.
They were posting photos.
That was from the last one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Cheese tax, cheese tax.
It's not
Have
cheese.
to pay the cheese tax.
It's ranch.
Oh, she went straight in there.
Win the bucket.
Damn, dude.
Yo, Dad.
All right, tax paid. Such a lady.
Such a lady.
Such a great lady.
You guys ready? Meet your friend. Zzz. Laurel.
Right here.
No, not yet. Yummy. Chicken pie. Wow. Yummy. Where's the top?
What?
Where's the top?
Warming up in my hands.
Oh, okay. Nice.
There's like minor or major signs of something straining your body.
Of distress.
Yeah.
I'm sure alcohol.
I was like, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but being hungover is actually not good for you. Like,
It's telling you.
Yeah.
It's telling you.
Oh, good morning. I'm a little groggy, but at least the clouds are pretty, so that's a plus. Had a great time hanging out with our friends last night. They came over and we made chicken pot. Well, Bianca made chicken pot pie and apple pie, and I made some homemade chocolate chip cookies. And we shared some drinks and just talked for like 3 hours. It was a great time. And those friends are off to a different state today to go to a rave, Lost Lands. I'm home. Well, I'm at work right now. About to clock in pretty soon. And today we don't have any plans. Like, despite me making a whole bunch of plans, well, us making a whole bunch of plans over the next couple weeks, today's no plans. So once I'm all done with the work here today, I get to go home. We'll probably just hang out, have some leftover dumpling soup that we had from the other day. Probably watch some Game of Thrones and relax this afternoon. Because then tomorrow, we're supposed to see my parents. Friday, we're supposed to go out to an event at another one of the locations that is affiliated with where Bianca works. And then we'll just go from there. Take it day by day. Next week isn't like full of plans, but we do have 2 things, I think, that are waiting for us on Thursday and Saturday of next week. But today, I go into work after a string of days that were surrounding a specific project that is now pretty much done. I think it's going to be a little tough still for a couple days, I think. I know I can handle it. I'm thankful that I have a team behind me that can help me with it, and I'm ready to get to it. So let's do it.
Yes, well, you believe the hand of the king is welcome at all small council meetings. Yes, but in his absence.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello there. It is what is today? Thursday, almost afternoon. I'm on my lunch break right now. And Bianca's out, I believe, seeing her dad at the moment. And we're going to go see my parents later. But I'm pretty happy because it's raining right now. It's been wet outside overnight and then right now. And also, we had that, I don't remember if you guys, well, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a praying mantis that like showed up outside a couple weeks ago, and I briefly filmed the clip of it. But since then, there's been 2 more. Maybe this is the same one that have come back, and Bianca's noticed it. So she had me capture it and put it in the garden right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like right there on the branch, just hanging out there. We're not entirely sure why it keeps happening. Like, it could be a total of 3 or just 2 so far. The first one that showed up actually just died. It like came and hung on the wall and just passed away there. So this time she's like, "Can you get it and like put it on the plant so it'll eat all the little aphids and everything?" And I was like, "I don't know if it does that, but okay." So I grabbed it, put it out there. And now she's gonna live there. Hopefully they don't it doesn't have any interactions with this guy, because he'll probably bat it off the freaking plant. He's chasing flies right now. It's been I'm feeling better today. I felt the best that I felt all week. Well, apart from, I felt good on Tuesday, and then it got worse yesterday, and then I feel good today. Bianca bought me some Mucinex from the store, TMI maybe, and I took that, so I'm feeling good. Tonight we'll go out to the dog house with my parents and get some food, get some drinks, and just enjoy our time. This weekend should be pretty chill. Tomorrow, there's nothing that I have going on, and then Saturday, Bianca's going to be gone for part of the day, if not most of the day. I'm going to take a little nap here because I got like 30 minutes until I got to go back to work. Do that, get some rest, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Yogurt they have across the street.
Look at this little guy. He's a shrimp. And I am almost entirely recovered from whatever I had I honestly feel like the worst of it, in terms of like pain, I guess, and like actual being sick, was on Sunday going into Monday, and then like I've just been like the pain went away, the like building of being sick went away, and now it's just like stuffiness and trying to get rid of the congestion. I kind of attribute that partially to the humidifiers being on all night last night, just like fogging up the house, but also I think that helped like keep me asleep because it just kept the air like moist and didn't dry me out and whatever. So I am currently making a matcha mint tea matcha little drink for myself. I sent one off with Bianca because now she is sick and her throat's not feeling good. So luckily, you know, we had a couple of plans that were potential for tonight, and we no longer have those, and that's, I guess, kind of good because we wouldn't have likely been able to / wanted to go anyway based on how we've been feeling. Oh, and I wasn't sure if the praying mantis was still out there, but it looks like, I don't know if you can see, but still out on the bush right there. I can see the leg kind of hanging off there. So that's good news. I couldn't tell this morning, but I guess it stuck around. My lunch break is just about over, so I'm going to pour this matcha mint tea latte thing. I guess it's not a latte because there's no milk. And get back to work. I don't know really how much more is going to happen or be recorded, because it'll probably just be a lot of sitting on that couch right over there with that guy and watching Game of Thrones and eating soup and recovering, healing. Tomorrow, though, Bianca is supposed to still go out and see her family, so we'll see how that goes. Last night, we went and saw my parents. We went out, and I felt like pretty okay, and then we got there, and just progressively, like, she started feeling more sick, and I just started getting more, like, tired and drained. I was like, I'm sorry, like, we gotta go. Like, we're exhausted. But we got to give my parents their present from Big Bear, so that was nice. Alrighty, it is a Saturday morning, and the room is foggy again because last night we had the humidifier on again, going so that we could both breathe a little better. It actually wasn't going all night. I turned it on like partway through the night because it was off. Then she was having a hard time breathing, so I turned it on, and it was fine after that. But I've got some peanut butter toast with honey and a mint matcha drink, which I think I had yesterday and I recorded, but this one's a lot smoother because she like blended it with the little milk frother thing, and it's actually like, she said it too, she's like, you're a genius. Like it's mint tea with matcha put in it, and it's pretty damn good. So you just have this like green minty caffeinated drink, and she's got her portion over there, so we're gonna hang out for a little while before she has to head out and go see her family today. Some extended family is gonna be moving away, so she is gonna go and see them before that happens. I don't know what this is. This like little patch of hair is just like longer than everything else, so I'll chop that off later today. As far as what I'm gonna be doing today, I don't really know. I could work on projects for the side job that I found. I could do some chores around the house. I could play some games, which I haven't done in a really long time. But you know what's funny? Like the last time I was playing games, I was playing Stardew, right? And I was kind of getting into it again and really enjoying it. But then I felt like I was like when I had downtime that I would normally do something else with, I was like, I want to go do that. Like I could feel like a draw to do that instead of like other things. It didn't really end up getting in the way of like doing chores or anything like that, but I could feel it, you know? And then like I would spend that time where I might have been researching something or, you know, looking into something for taking Bianca out or whatever. Instead I was fiending towards that. So I don't know if I want to fall back into that. But I'm pretty much all better. I just have a little bit more congestion. You can probably tell in my nose and my throat, but everything's pretty much settled. So I'll be spending my day doing restful things while she's out. Even if it is that side job stuff, it's pretty easy, so it's not like it's stressful or anything. But we'll see what other tidbits I can record on this Saturday, and you'll find out as well when I put it all together. Dink. Dink. Yay. Cheese. Get. Hello. Oh.
Growing a laboratory diamond takes between a couple of weeks to a few months, with smaller and lower quality diamonds growing faster than larger, high quality ones.
So mine took a couple of months. Okay, so Bianca has just left a couple minutes ago. So I started off by cleaning up this little area, which you may or may have not seen. It was kind of just cluttered with papers and extra books and stuff like that. And I put them over here. So like our headboard has these shelves on it, and these were kind of in disarray as well. So I put all of her books on this side, and I put all of my book. Well, these aren't all my books, but a lot of the books that were out there just taking up space on this side, including 2 of my yearbooks that I brought in because like, apparently there was someone that came to Bianca's work and went to the same high school and like ran on the same running team, but we were just different years. He's a little bit younger than me. Anyway, cleaned up that whole side, so now it's not got a bunch of extra clutter in there. Cleaned up her side as well, but that does typically mean that the clutter has to go somewhere, right? So in our closet, when I moved in, she also has these shelves in her closet, right? When I moved in, this side behind you became my side, and all of that right there, so all of those like receipts, papers, little scraps of whatever, those are literally all things that I just want to keep because of like memory, like just memories of going places and whatever. I don't know, sentimental value. So that is where a lot of the scrappy stuff went. So eventually I want to consolidate all that. I have a lot of them in like a plastic bag already right there, but you know, just over time I'm like, fuck it. I mean, same thing with the change. I just have it like sitting on top of the jars instead of actually going in the jars. But you know, it's a start. So now that I've done that, I'm kind of like in the mode of I did that too. I moved this guy that my parents got Bianca for her birthday. It was over on the counter, and like the kitchen has like an extra night light, and the candle was over there. But I switched them because that has a plug on it, and there's a plug behind the TV. So I figure that'll be nice when we're like watching Game of Thrones or whatever on the TV, and then have that on in the corner. And the candle was really cool being by the TV before, so I figured move that over there, and that'll just be like an indefinite candle that'll stay the same brightness the whole way through, and it'll be nice. So I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm probably gonna plug my computer in and start working on some admin work, working on side projects. I don't know. She's gonna be gone for a while, so I gotta figure something out, do with myself. All right, I put in some more time to my little AI training side job, and in total, just working what I've done so far is almost $100, and that's before taxes. I'm sure, you know, I'm gonna have to claim it on that, so I'm gonna be like $70, but still, I mean, it was just in my downtime, and easy pace. Like, you have to time yourself and then submit the time, which is wild. But hey man, perspective, an extra $100 like every week or 2 or 3, and you could net like an extra $1,000 or 2 every year. But this guy was screaming, so I had the door open for a long time, and then finally he came in and laid down. So I turned on the AC so that they can both be nice and cozy like I know she is over there. And I am getting some protein in me, getting some lunch in me, and I brewed myself a little bit of coffee because I haven't really been able to have any. Feeling and being sick this past week just like dries me out. So I'm enjoying that. I'm gonna sit down because I've earned it. A couple of hours later, and I'm pulling up to Target because, well, Bianca's gonna be coming home in a couple of hours. And rather than spend more time sitting at home, either watching YouTube or being on my computer, figure I'd draw up a list of the things that we need to get from the store since we've been sick and unable to go and get like individual things from the store, and go in and get them. Here we go. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to be able to get because their entire like cold section is just empty. I don't know if they're cleaning it or what. Well, I might be wrong. We've got milk and we've got cheese, which are 2 of the critical things that I needed. Mission semi-accomplished. I have most of what was on the list, but not quite everything. The main thing, though, that I went for is in this bag, and that is face lotion. That is for nighttime specifically, that Bianca was hurting for. So I got that, so that's a win. And just like that, we've got more Spindrifts in the fridge for Bianca. I got some new bread since she didn't really like the other one here. Even though it's Hawaiian, I think it's delicious. She's not a fan. So I also picked up some bacon, a bunch of cheese because we had some green cheeses in there, believe it or not. Some milk because we've been going through that, making oatmeal. I'm going to cook up this chicken because we've had it in the freezer for a long time. And tonight, if possible, maybe tomorrow night, I'm going to make a... Oh, wait, no, not tomorrow night. It's going to be out tomorrow night. So either tonight or another night coming up, I'll be using that chicken in a basil chicken pesto. Basil chicken pesto pasta. It's pesto and spinach and chicken and pasta. That's what's going to happen. But as I said, the thing that was most needed that I checked off the list was that guy right there, because it's kind of funny. It's something that Bianca turned me on to that I never really did. I didn't ever like moisturize my face because I have a long, awful history of putting things on my face and just having like bad skin in general. So she was like, you should start using this at nighttime and or this during the daytime. So I was using that, but then when I moved in, I started using this with her, and both, it was just too much moisture. My face was just too wet. So we got that. And now she's saying she'll be home in a couple hours, so I'll cook that chicken and feel good about having a restocked kitchen. Still a couple of things that are missing because the whole cold section was dead at Target, which was so weird, but we'll get those when we can. It's just insane how expensive everything is, because like she just went to the grocery store maybe less than a week ago and it was like $100 and something at Costco for the things that she got. And then I just went there, got the few things that I did, and it was like $80. It's like, holy shit, no wonder we budget $600 for groceries every month, because like it's just crazy expensive. But luckily we have a couple of ways of saving money when it comes to grocery shopping. So we'll just keep on that and probably catch up with you when she gets home. You got the right angle here so you can see what's going on. All right. Ready? Wow! Come on. Oh, this boy. Yes. Ah, good boy. Yeah, ready? What the guy? The house is a little smoky because I cooked the chicken a little bit longer than I normally do. Usually it's like 25 minutes at 425 degrees or so. And just a little bit longer like burns, not the chicken, but the actual olive oil, I guess. So that's a thing. But I wanted to show you guys something real quick because I think it's both cute and hilarious. So I told y'all earlier, I think, that I pulled out a couple of my yearbooks because Bianca wanted to see if one of the regulars at her work wasn't, well, she knew that he was in them, but, just wanted to see the pictures in there. And then she's like, oh, before she left today, she's like, can I see that one again? And so she grabbed this one, my senior yearbook, and was like, oh, yep, just admiring my handiwork. And I'm like, okay, so obviously you signed it, because she looked at like all the people that signed it. So I opened it up here to the back, and this in pink right here is her saying, I signed last and hope to get your last name. And then I was looking through the whole book and I couldn't find where she actually signed it. I just noticed that she's stuck it in right there in the same pink. And she says, I may not have known you quite yet, but I love the man you have grown to be. These people, we're so lucky to be around you, grown but no less petty. And that's exactly why I'm going to marry her. She's just so funny. Okay, so for the last couple of hours, for Bianca is now 20 minutes away from being home, I've been watching, if you can see that, Lost Lands on Twitch and uploading some more pictures to that stock photo website that I was working on uploading to. And I have a bunch of friends that are at Lost Lands right now. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember watching it last year, on Twitch. It was really cool to see the stages and whatever. And I'm watching it, and I'm listening to all the music and everything. I'm like, damn. I'm not a huge, actually go to the festival and rave kind of, person. Not a raver like that. But all the music is just hitting. a lot of my time spent like listening to the radio and stuff is just talk radio. I don't like listen to a whole lot of music or anything. The music just really like hits you, you know? And it's not so much that like I know a whole bunch of EDM, but they use a lot of like, you know, clips from other music and stuff like that. And it's just a good vibe, good time. Just hanging out with the kitties though. And Bianca's gonna be home, like I said, in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna start trying to put together this chicken pesto pasta and see if I can't throw that together so we can hang out for a little bit when she gets home, watch some Game of Thrones, and enjoy a yummy meal.